Hello everyone, I'm Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all week 2 of the Valhalla League. Now, as you can see, this battle is about to be live recorded because my opponent for this week is actually going to be someone very interesting. Today we're going to be facing none other than the man that can forge your destiny into reality, VanderForge. He is a Twitch streamer, like I mentioned numerous times in the multi-battles that I have on my channel, that he is a streamer on Twitch, and he's particularly known for doing shiny hunting, doing battle spot battles, multi battles, and all that stuff. But for the first time ever, actually, he's actually going to be doing a singles battle 6v6 as opposed to the typical 3v3s that he does in battle spot. So the fact that we're going to be facing him in the 6v6 format is actually going to be kind of interesting, because you know, it's not every day we battle 6v6. In fact, it's not even the every day that he actually battles in the draft format, because that's another thing that's very noteworthy about battling VanderForge right now, is that he's going to be battling in the draft format as well, which is not something you see every day. But anyways, hold on, I need to see what music I want to use. We'll use, we can use this one. I don't see why not. Yeah, so now, as for the teams that we're going to use, well, I did not prepare them either, so yeah, there's that. But we're going to use, well, I need to switch them up, obviously. We're going to be using, the God. We're going to be using Jolteon, we're going to be using Lucario, we're going to use Milotic, we're going to use Bronzong, and we're going to use Sharpedo, because, yeah, I think this team is what I need to handle VanderForge in this battle. Week 2. Let's go. So, honestly, I don't think I've battled VanderForge in, like, singles, like, not even in battles, but actually, I think I did once, now that I remember it. But I don't remember how he actually battles, in all honesty, so this is going to be kind of interesting, to say the least, in all honesty, because I'm not going to be sure. And not to mention, people like Soulfire and Chase Chromatic are also helping him. I'm pretty sure they helped him make a team for 6v6, so yeah. Anyways, let's see. What does he bring? He's going to bring, hold on, let me move my mic a little bit, because I can't even talk with very well without looking far away from the monitor, because, how to say, I don't have my glasses this time around. So he has Chestnut, which is interesting. He has Incineroar. He has Tapu Lele. Okay, this is why I brought the God, just so that it doesn't get away with too much with that psychic terrain. He does bring Aggron, the Mega Aggron, specifically, which is pretty dang good. I mean, well, actually it's not good, it's actually scary, but you know, it's better than, well, actually he brought a lot of the threats. Actually, he brought Porygon Z, which is going to be scary. I just need to make sure that Porygon does not start to set up the Z conversion, because I'm pretty dang sure that's the Z conversion Porygon. He has Vaporeon as well, which can do that whole wish passing shenanigan. But yeah, here we go. I haven't live recorded in a long time since my battle with Hens, but in the PGO, but you know, we're gonna be doing this again, and hopefully no noise in the background, because if so, that's gonna be really annoying. But let's see, what do I want to lead with? I only got 10 seconds to lead. There's a part of me that wants to lead Bulu, and I think I'm going to do that. There was another part of me that wanted to lead Jolteon, because if he leads Aggron, he's probably going to get his rocks up, which is not what I want him to do, or at least not without me getting my rocks up first. So, but if he leads with Aggron right now, knowing that I led with Bulu, then yeah, ya valió. Here we go though. First battle with VanderForge, 6v6, not 3v3s like he typically does, or multi battles like we typically do, but 6v6, and in draft format, which is not very common. Okay, so he leads with this, and I don't remember if I actually got Zen Headbutt on this thing. Although there is a problem with this thing, actually. And you know what's scary is that I didn't even bring the Crobat. I actually brought Lucario. This is actually not good, actually, because he's gonna get away with setting up those toxics or those spikes, and these spikes are gonna screw me over like big time. He can get these up, and he can also get the what's it called? I don't remember, but he can get a lot going for him right now. I think I'm gonna go for Zen Headbutt because Zen Headbutt does a lot of damage, and if I can flinch him once, I'm gonna hard switch into Jolteon and go for Hidden Power Flying. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, he's gonna switch out, which is good. I don't want him getting his spikes up. That's my biggest concern right now. But he is gonna get his rocks up though, and that's actually definitely not what I wanted. Going for the superpower here would have been nice. Oh, actually, I don't have superpower on this thing. I don't. I actually have what's it called? Stone Edge. Reason why I brought Stone Edge was because I actually don't know why I brought Stone Edge. Actually, why did I need Stone Edge again? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. But superpower would have been nice here, but I didn't bring it, so yeah. He's gonna get his rocks up, which is kind of annoying. Actually, I switched in my Lodic, but I think this was a bad idea because look, I can Scald him, sure, but he's gonna freaking get his rocks up. And then he can switch around and then force me to switch around, and he can pressure me so hard that I might not be able to get my rocks up. So, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do right here is actually try to, should I Scald him? If I Scald him and get the burn, that would be nice. But the problem is, will I be able to get my rocks up with, Bronzong? I also need Bronzong to take, wait, what else was I afraid of him having? Oh, he does not have Haxorus, which is really, really good, because Haxorus was actually a really, really scary thing in this guy's team, but he doesn't have that. The only thing that's going to be scary on this guy's team is going to be the Porygon Z, though. That's going to be what's scary here. He's not going to want this thing to get burned, which is good for me, actually. But he's going to go into Carbarnacle. Okay. So, I don't know if he's going to double here. He hasn't done that yet so far. So what I'm going to go into right now is Bronzong, because if he tries to Toxic me, I'm going to be immune to it. This Bronzong was kind of designed for the Haxorus in a way, because knowing that Haxorus has Mold Breaker, it can actually Earthquake my Bronzong even though I'm Levitate on this Bronzong. So I packed it with Shocker Berry on this thing, but since he didn't bring it, then this set is kind of pointless, and the only thing I can do with this thing is really just get my rocks up. I do have Garble on this Bronzong as well, so if anything that he has on his team is relatively fast, like Tapu Lele being Choice Scarfed, or his Porygon Z not being, what the hell is that? Not being, or should I say the Porygon Z being at +1 because of Z conversion, and not being Electric type, I can actually do pretty good with this thing. But let's see. He's gonna switch out again. He's not gonna let his Thingamabobber get Toxic, which is unfortunate. But he hasn't gotten any hazards up yet, which is really, really good. Now, the problem here is that I think I have to switch back into my Lodic. And this is too obvious, so he could switch back in. Let's hope he doesn't, though. He could switch back into something. He could switch into Porygon, or he can switch into... He's going to knock off. So he's going to knock off my leftovers. Let me tell you, I did not know that Incineroar could get knockoff. I knew it can get the Intimidate ability, but I did not know I can get the... what's it called? Now, my concern is if this thing is like of a Z move of sorts. Is it the Somersault thingy-majigger ability? Or I don't know what that Z move is. Signature Z move for Incineroar, though. But would he want to actually take his Scald right now? Let's see. I can Scald, but he can easily go back into... I don't want to reveal the Dragon Tail yet, because then it'll be easy for him to set up with Porygon Z and then get away with sweeping me and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I lose much going for... It's because I feel like he can easily go back into Porygon. Or, not Porygon, Vaporeon. Jeez. Okay. I cannot switch in Bulu, obviously. My Z user in this battle is actually going to be Lucario, interestingly enough. You know, the question is, will I be able to get away with setting it up? Because if I don't, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to recover because I do need to keep this Milotic relatively healthy, because if this thing is not able to remain healthy, oh boy. Okay, so this is where the problem starts. Okay, so obviously I can't really touch this thing with my Milotic. Actually, I can Ice Beam it, but again, I don't want this thing to Wood Hammer me. I could send this thing in though and try to Toxic it, but that's about it, in all honesty. And even then, he can easily go into what's it called? He's gonna Leech Seed. Okay, that's kind of annoying, in all honesty. Yeah, but it is what it's gonna do. Now my question is he gonna predict me and actually go straight for a Wood Hammer right now? Because he could be that kind of guy. It's VanderForge, of course. Do I need Jolteon for anything in this team? Probably for the Vaporeon only. Only for the Vaporeon. There's a part of me that really wants to switch into the god that is Bulu. But is it worth it? Okay. Nonetheless, I will... Should I Psywave or should I Toxic? I think I'm gonna Toxic, because if he goes into Incineroar again... Oh, he's gonna Spiky Shield. Now he knows I'm gonna try to Toxic. Okay, so yeah. Now my question is he gonna go into Incineroar now, predicting me to go for Toxic? No, I don't think so. I think he'll go into... I really think he'll go into what's it called? Incineroar. No, he would not, because he doesn't want Incineroar Toxic. I think he's gonna go back into Mega Aggron, in all honesty. So I'm gonna go into Milotic right now. Yeah, he's gonna switch Icy. And he's gonna go into Metal Man. Yep. I knew it. Okay, so he's gonna go into that. Get Stealth Rocks damage. Now, I do think he's gonna want to switch out again, but I don't want to switch out again, because if he does, then that's kind of where the problems start. Only thing I can do here... Actually, if he tries to send in if he tries to send in the Chestnut again, I can Ice Beam him. But would he send in Chestnut, or would he just make the safe play and just go into a Vaporeon? Because he can do that too. This Milotic doesn't have Toxic, so... Let me try to Scald again, because if he goes into Chestnut and I get the burn, Carbarnacle, that's Vaporeon. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. He took Stealth Rocks, but because I Scalded, it's just gonna get its HP back. So yeah, unfortunate. I was hoping he would actually Okay, now the question is he gonna predict me to switch out again? He could predict me to switch back into Bronzong, expecting the Toxic. If he goes into... I don't want to go into Lucario just like that, because if he Scalds me... Well, would he really Scald Milotic? What can this thing do? Okay. Lucario is kind of my win condition, because it hits a lot of this guy's team really, really hard. It hits Incineroar, it hits just about everything. But I need to send it in safely, and if possible with some of his team already chipped down. The good thing about his team right now is that he does not have any Volt Switch immunity. That's another good thing. So I just need to get Jolteon in here as well. Safely, of course, because if not, then yeah, that's kind of where the problems start. I need to find a way to get in safely, because if I get in safely, that's kind of where I can get the momentum in my favor, I believe. But in the meantime... I also need this thing kind of, because it has Toxic, which allows me to wither down the Vaporeon. But do I want to take a Toxic on this thing is the question. He could protect with... Oh boy, yeah, we're just going to go into Jolteon. I need to go into Jolteon because I need to pressure him offensively. I need him to not think that he can just simply switch around all willy-nilly. He does go for Scald, unfortunately, which sucks. Had I stayed in with Milotic, I would have probably Well, never mind. I don't get the burn, so I don't get burned, so that's kind of good for me. I am gonna Volt Switch though, and this is good for me because now I get the initiative here, kind of. Kind of. He's not gonna stay in with this thing, obviously, and if he does, I'd be kind of astonished. He could stay in and go for Wish. I've seen him take electric moves with this Vaporeon, so it wouldn't surprise me if he actually stays in. But he is gonna switch out and go into Rashka, or whatever this thing is called. He's gonna take rocks damage, which is really, really good. Gets the Intimidate, which is not, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm gonna go into, okay, I'm gonna go for Volt Switch. As you can see, it takes it really, really well. So this allows me to get the free pivot that I wanted into... I'm gonna go into Lucario. Or should I go into Sharpedo? Sharpedo can also outspeed this thing. And I can go for Liquidation. And if I get the defense drop, that would be really, really good. I think I'm going to go into Sharpedo. Sharpedo's really, really good. If he switches into what's it called? If he switches into Chestnut, that's fine. Because if I can get the defense drop with Liquidation right now, I can actually wither this thing down even more. Or, like, I can switch out. Well, I cannot switch out. If I can wither it down, it'll be in range for even Lucario to take it out. He predicted my water move yet again. That's crazy. He predicted it again. That is cray-cray. Okay, so he predicted this again. So this is actually kind of crazy because now he... Now the problem with this is that he can just Scald right now and will suffer no consequences for it. Getting the Toxic on this Vaporeon is what I need, or get some damage on it. He still has Tapu Lele though, which is the reason why I don't want to just Mega Evolve with this thing and just go for Crunch and hope he doesn't burn me. And not to mention his what's it called? It's also still relatively healthy, but he can easily go for Scald here. I'd switch in my Lodic so that I can get the Scald burn, but let's see. I'm gonna switch in Bronzong because again, I don't think it's a good idea for me to just stay in on this thing. I have my Roxa, but it's real. This is really not like his team is not getting withered down that easily. I don't get the burn again, which is eh. I'm gonna try to Psywave right here. I'm gonna try to Psywave here. He stayed in and he's Psywaving. Had I gone for the Toxic though? That did nothing. Oh yeah, because these things carry a lot of HP. Yeah, and that's probably what 50 HP is. Damn, that did nothing. That is actually really, really annoying. Now I actually have to send in my Lodic, actually, which really, really blows. If he Toxics my Lodic, though, that's kind of where we have the issues. Okay. Get the burn. This is actually where I want him to burn me. Yeah, now he can't Toxic my Milotic, which is probably the best thing about this. Because I have leftovers still on this Milotic. If I had the Flame Orb on my Milotic, I would still be losing HP. Well, actually, I can't get my recovery, actually. Never mind, I don't have leftovers anymore because the Incineroar knocked it off. Well, rip that, honestly. But now, here's where the problem starts. What do I do to this now? Do I just want to reveal the, Do I just want to reveal the Z conversion? Or the Dragon Tail? It'll be easy for him to set up the Porygon sweep though if he actually... Let me try to go for Scald myself. Let's see what he tries to do. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. Reason why I went for Scald, he goes in the Cecil Turtle. I get it. No, but I went for Scald just because, yeah. If I could get the burn on this thing, that would be really, really, really good. There you go. Because now I can't do anything with Wood Hammer or Brick Break or whatever move it has. And I, on the other hand, can. So, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do right here now is actually go for... I actually do want to go for the Wood Hammer. Should I go for the Wood Hammer? Wood Hammer. I want to go for the Ice Beams. I want to say Wood Hammer. Does my Logic look like it has Wood Hammer? It does not. Damn it. Okay. So, okay. Scalding this thing. Should I or should I not? Or, yeah. Well, no, because he's going to bring back Vaporeon, if anything. I don't have Toxic on this thing. Yeah, we'll go for Ice Beams. Just to wither this thing down. Because if I wither this thing down, which is a physically defensive wall typically, I can bring in Lucario and just set up on it. And this thing is burnt too. Oh, look at that. This was a fancy berry, what's it called? So see? I'm glad I got this thing off right now. Now, unfortunately for me, this thing is gonna be able to, Leech Seed, though. That is actually a big problem. So far, it doesn't look like he has hazards, though. He has Leech Seed, he has Spiky Shield. His other two moves has to be like an offensive of sorts. He just hasn't shown it yet. But so far, he doesn't seem to have anything for my, what's it called? Or it doesn't have any hazards is what I wanted to say, jeez. I'm pretty sure he has something for my Lodic, but I just don't know what it is. He's gonna Seed Bomb me though, finally. Now here, I can easily just Zen Headbutt him. But my real concern here though is that, he can try to be fancy and try to send in Mega Aggron again. You have no idea how badly I want to double into Jolteon here, predicting him to bring the Aggron, but the problem is, what would I send in afterwards? Probably my Lodic again, but again. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just go for the... Should I switch? If I lose Jolteon, this battle can be over. Like, really over. Especially because this Bronzong just revealed to not be that useful with Psywave like I thought it could be. This battle can... Okay. This is going to be risky. But I'm going to send in Jolteon right now. If he goes for the Seed Bomb, I think I just screwed myself over. He's going to... Spiky Shield. That's good. That's good. Because now I get HP back with Jolteon. He does too, but he's burned. So, and it's not Leech Seeding anymore. So yeah, that's really, really good for me. I'm gonna go for... Should I go for the Hidden Power Fire right now? Or Flying? I could go for it right now. The question is if it's gonna KO or not. And it may not, actually. And if it fails to KO it, I could lose Jolteon, and then I won't have anything for... I'm gonna risk it. I don't think his... It's not Assault Vested, so... Yeah, there's that. Let's try to Hidden Power Flying it here. It's X4 weak to it. Yeah, there we go. Down goes the Chestnut. And I get more HP back with the Grassy Terrain. Okay. However... Here is where the problem really starts. I think here's where he can actually send in Tapu Lele. Okay. Get that Psychic Terrain up. However, the god that is Bulu definitely is Assault Vested. And as soon as I get this, you know, Electric Terrain or Grassy Terrain up, I should be able to hit something on his team really hard. He's gonna go for Psychic though, I'm pretty sure. Or not, he's gonna Moonblast. He's gonna predict my switch. Now, question is this Scarf or Specs? It seems to be Specs, in all honesty. Because I don't think Moonblast would do that much to a Assault Vested Bulu. I think it would do less than that, actually. If it was Scarfed. But seeing how it's not, tells me that, it's not. Okay. I think I get a free Horn Leech and get some HP back. there's not a whole lot he can do to me. So yeah, I can go for the Horn Leech right here. He's gonna go into Aggron, sure, but I can do a lot of HP or a lot of damage with Horn Leech. Maybe not as much as I would like because of its maximum defenses. That did so little, but I get some HP back, and that's the thing that matters here. And what I need to do is capitalize on this terrain as much as possible and not let this guy benefit from it. However, there is a problem here though. And that is, will I be able to outspeed this thing? I probably can, because I think Aggron's space speed is like 20 or something. He doesn't have a way to get rid of the hazards either, it seems. Yeah, he doesn't have a way to get rid of the hazards, so I think I can sack Bronzong, in all honesty. Instead of making it, you know, set up fodder for Porygon Z. He's gonna go for Thunder Punch. Okay, that's fine. He predicted my Milotic, though. It's crazy. Okay, but here's where the problem starts. If I lose my Milotic right now, he has Thunder Punch, he has Heavy Slam. I don't know if he has Stealth Rocks, though. If I send in, if his, Jolteon is not, or if his Jolteon, if his Tapu Lele is not Scar, my Jolteon can still be very, very useful. I want to send it in right now, though, just to Thunderbolt it so that it gets a lot of it takes a lot of damage. And then I can, like, maybe get away with setting up with Lucario or something. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for Jolteon again. The one thing I gotta really, really hope for here, though, is that it's not, Shadow Ball. Do I really need the Jolteon is the real question, though. If his Porygon is, if it's the Z conversion for electric, we could have problems, though. Like, real problems. Yeah, because even Bulu might not be able to take an Ice Beam from where it's at right now. Yeah. And then that's where we're kind of in problems, actually. But that's only if he does it. This thing is also still not Scald Burned. Should I try to just Thunderbolt? And lose Jolteon? I could lose this still, actually, because the Porygon is still a problem, actually. I'll Volt Switch, because I don't want to risk him. Yeah, he's going to switch it out, too. Okay. Rakshna. What's that? Oh, he's going to sack this thing. Wow. It lived. It lived, this damn thing. Okay. Then this is what I want to do right now, then. What I'm going to do right here, then. He lived it. That's crazy. Like, he lived the Volt Switch. Okay. Then what I want to do right here, then, is recover. And see how much damage I take from the... There's only one turn of grassy terrain. I can recover. He could easily go into Vaporeon, and since now I don't have a Toxic... Well, let's see. Oh, he's gonna Fake Out. Okay. Now I have to go for Recover, actually. This is what I want to do with this thing, though. However, if it fails, if this strategy fails, though, I am gonna, in fact, lose this if, and only if, his Conversion Z thingy-mabobber is actually... electric. If it's Ghost, that's actually really, really good for me. If it's Ice, I might have a chance. I also gotta make sure his Porygon Z comes in before it's his last Pokemon, because if it's his last Pokemon, he can set up and I can no longer do what I'm trying to do. This thing also has Thunder Punch. Okay. So yeah, literally I got no way around this, so. I didn't see if I actually... I don't remember if I was under half. And if I was under half, then let me go for recover one more time. One more time. Cause, yeah, I honestly don't know if... Okay, so 207. How much is this Thunder Punch gonna do? If it crits me, I have to recover again. Okay, it's 180. 148. Okay, it's the same damage. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty funny. So what we're gonna do here is Scald right now. Get rid of this Incineroar. That leaves him with Tapu Lele, Mega Aggron, Porygon, and Vaporeon. What I gotta do with this Milotic, if he sends in anything that isn't Porygon, what I have to do is, you know, make sure that, there's also another problem, and that's also that the Tapu Lele can just come in and chip down my... Okay, he's gonna go into Dr. Wily. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Here, I gotta just hope he goes for the Z conversion. And I have to not miss with Dragon Tail right here. Because if he goes for the Dragon Tail right now, we're in trouble. But we're gonna go for it right here. We're gonna Dragon Tail this thing. He is gonna go for the Z conversion. If I miss Dragon Tail here, I lose. And I lose if and only if this Porygon Z is not conversion electric. Let's see what kind of conversion is it. It is Ghost type. Okay, so if I miss this, I do not miss this. That's good, because now his Z move gone. And now, well, now I just gotta get a way to... I just need a way to get around this this thing. So yeah, that's kind of where it all starts from here now. So yeah, now from here, I do have an advantage now, because now his Thingamabob is not gonna be Z move anymore. That's what I was looking for. This is what I've been waiting for. Now, my only concern now is how am I gonna get around the Aggron, because that Aggron still has not taken enough damage. I can even Horn Leech if I wanted to as well, or if I send in Bulu right now. Okay, I'm gonna recover here just to keep this thing healthy. It's probably like, holy shit, I did not see that coming, but yeah. This is what I wanted. Now, I just gotta hope this game doesn't DC either, because if it does, well, ya valió. And yeah, it's gonna be very, very difficult to reconstruct in all honesty, especially since I had to pretty much put this guy on tilt. Okay, my Sharpedo is Jolly, and it was built specifically to outspeed this Tapu Lele, so what I need to do right now is be able to... Now that, no Psychic Terrain though. Okay. What I want to know is if this thing is choiced or not. If it's choiced, then I might, if it's choiced, which one? Is it like Scarfed or Specs? If it's Specs though. I'm going to go for the Scald. If I lose my Lodic though, I lose my way of hitting the Mega Aggron. And Bulu, it did get a nice amount of HP back, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough for it to take another what's it called? Mega Sharpedo cannot sweep just yet, because Mega Aggron is still relatively healthy. Lucario though. I want to know if this thing is choiced or not, actually. But do I let Bulu take more damage is the question. Vander will easily switch out into Mega Aggron if I switch back into Bulu. And I can't just set up with Sharpedo yet. You know what? Okay. We're gonna try to do it. We're gonna Scald here, just to get some chip. He's Thunderbolting, holy shit! Okay. I get some damage on this thing, which is good. I don't get the burn, unfortunately, but I already got 2 significant burns on 2 of his Pokemon, so it's all good. Now the question is, are you choiced or not? Let's see if he's choiced or not. If he's choiced, he seems to be choiced. If he switches out, he's choiced. My Jolteon's now at full HP, not that it matters because this Jolteon actually doesn't have a Focus Sash, so we're just gonna have to Volt Switch. Volt Switch because I don't think he'll stay in. Actually, I think I could just go for Thunderbolt. Yeah, I can go for Thunderbolts. Yeah, I can go for Thunderbolts. He's gonna switch out. Metal Man X. Okay, that's good, because this thing is the reason why I can't sweep with my Sharpedo yet. Because this thing is super bulky on the physical side. Yeah, and I got Magnet on this thing, which allows me to be able to take this thing out. Now here, okay. And from here, even if he switches out right now, I can definitely put it in range of Sharpedo to take it out later. Okay, I will take out this Mega Aggron. But will I be able to... What would he bring in afterwards? Probably Porygon. He wouldn't bring out... Actually, I think he'd have to bring out Tapu Lele. The question is, what's he going to go for? And how many turns of Psychic Terrain has passed already? Also, if I... Yeah, okay. So we're going to... I kind of want to switch in Bullet right now, but that could be a bad idea. So... What I'm going to do is instead is just take out this. Because look, what I wanted to do was send out Bulu since the Psychic Terrain or Electric Terrain is going to go down. And then be able to, you know, hit it with a Wood Hammer. I did chip down the what's it called, significantly. I just don't want him to go for the Earthquake. Or the Heavy Slam, so to speak. In fact, he could go for it. You know what? Let's just stay in and go for the Thunderbolt. Take this thing out. Not have to worry about this thing like, oh, he forfeited. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think he lost already. Well, that's going to be the whole game. We do win. I'm guessing 5-0. As for who takes the remaining KOs, I'm guessing I do. I don't know. Or, I'm guessing I do. Am I in the battle? No. My Pokemon are in the battle. But, yeah. Also, I think... Well, it's really, really hard to tell. I'm going to have to find out later. But, yeah, good game to VanderForge. That was a pretty intense battle, actually. Because had I not... had the, what's it called, not worked out as planned, I would have had issues. But yeah, that was a good battle though, interestingly enough. I kind of wish he didn't forfeit though, but I mean, yeah, I kind of forfeited on the battle with Ominous Acid as well. It was because of RNG, so, yeah, I canceled the battle. But yeah, still good game to VanderForge. This is his first time doing a draft league, so I mean, he's not doing too badly. In fact, he did win his first week opponent, so yeah, but that's going to be it for week 2 of the Valhalla League. Thank you all for watching. Good game to VanderForge and good luck for the, throughout the rest of the season. I really prepared for him because I really didn't want to actually lose to him because he was actually going to live stream this and I kind of didn't want to just lose to him and whatnot. So yeah. And plus, I'm actually kind of like glad I live recorded this too because since he forfeited, it kind of would have made the battle a lot shorter if I had I post commentated. So yeah, that's also pretty good. So we're going to win this, I think, was it 5 or was it 4-0? I don't remember, but yeah, so we're 2-0 now, which is really good. We gotta see if we can keep this up though, because I mean, stuff can happen down the road and we can actually start having some issues. So yeah, but we're gonna see. That's gonna be it for us today though. Stay tuned for week 3 whenever that comes, and I'll catch you guys in the next battle. But for now, just take it easy.